Inside Obstacle News. Welcome to the 2013 Spartan Race World Championships here in Killington, Vermont. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, OCR fans. The Killington Beast Spartan Race, Vermont. Everybody is excited. Everybody's getting ready, body marking, getting those last little bits of nervous laughter out, getting those last warm-ups in, heading up the hill from the lodge towards the starting line. We've got Olympic athletes, we've got elite pros, we've got tough guys from UK, we've got Australians from all around the world. Everybody is getting ready and excited. Here's Alec Blennis warming up, getting the shoes ready. Matt Murphy from Australia.
All right, ready to rock.
Morning, you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna
Ready
get.
to win?
Yep.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
You ready, man?
$1 million, dude. I'm ready for it. Bowl the mountain today.
Good luck.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm even wearing a shirt. I don't know if that means I'm
You're
ready
wearing
or not.
a shirt? What's that?
This is my first shirt race of the year.
How's it going? How you feeling this morning?
Ready to rock. I think it's gonna be a good day. Should be a lot of fun. The unknown, the element of the unknown. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Very good. Good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
Getting ready to go?
Yeah, man. I hear that some of these hills around the course, I've never run a hill quite like that. It looks incredibly unpleasantly pleasant.
How'd you sleep last night?
Slept well.
Good, good.
Our baby slept straight through, so it's all we can ask for.
Awesome. As the pros gathered at the starting line, there was a palpable sense of excitement, and then they called out some of the more elite, high-profile racers.
Racing for the United States, your 2012 Spartan Male World Champion, Cody Moat. Racing for the United States, your 2013 Spartan Series points leader, Hobie. Racing for Australia, your leading Spartan racer, Matt Murphy. Racing for Canada, leading Spartan racer, Benjamin Boucher. Racing for Mexico, Olympic runner and two-time New York City Marathon winner, Jermaine Silva. Racing for Slovakia, leading Spartan racer, David Franco. Racing for the United Kingdom, your three-time Tough Guy champion, James Appleton. Racing for the United States, Rhyner, professional triathlete who's missing the U.S. Nationals to do this race. Racing for Mexico, your professional triathlete vying for the next Olympics, Octavio Ontiveros. He runs in spite of being diagnosed with a terminal brain cancer. Please welcome Iram J. Leon.
Alec Blennis. Alexander Nicholas. Brakken Kraker. Christopher Rex. Cody Moat. Dan McGee. Elliot Dwyer. Hunter McIntyre. And Sean Kia.
There is a rumor there's a dark horse in the crowd. He's coming from Alaska. They call him the Bear, Matt Novakovich.
Course designer Norm Koch laid out some of the rules and let everybody know they were in for a world of hurt. Next, Spartan CEO Joe DeCina got up and said a couple words.
So if you're willing to die, you got a shot at winning today. Hunter, you willing to die? Good luck, guys.
TC gets the crowd pumped up in the last minute and right before the race starts. Adrenaline is ready, racers are ready, they've prepared for this. Here we go.
Not loud enough. Who am I? Who am I? Aru! 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 Go!
From the very first second of the race, you gotta be ready to hold yourself back. This kind of adrenaline, this kind of excitement is gonna push people to push too hard in the first couple of miles, and you really have to restrain yourself. So even though you want to let go and go roaring into that smoke, be the first one to get the awesome picture on the Spartan Race website, you got to hold back, you got to be ready for what lies ahead. It's a long, long road. So now we're going to check in with the women. They're going to do some awesome call-outs of all the pros and elites and Olympians. Here we go. Let's check it out.
Racing for Canada, your 2012 Spartan Female World Champion and Canadian National Biathlon Team member, Claude Godbout. Racing for the United States, your 2013 Spartan Series points leader, April Liu. Racing for Australia, your leading Spartan racer, Deanna Blagg. Racing for Canada, former Canadian national team member and elite runner, Rosemarie Jari. Racing for Mexico, your Olympic triathlete, Hobie Corona. Racing for Slovakia, your leading Spartan racer, Jana Makinska. Racing for the United States, your Olympic cross-country skier and trail runner, Morgan Arritola. Racing for the United States, your depth racer and ultra obstacle course racer, Amelia Boone. Racing for the United States, former Division I soccer player and now coach, Elise Fukowski. Racing for the United States, our youngest elite entrant at 14 years old, Winter Vinecki. Step ahead in elite disabled runner, Amy Palmero Winter.
The 2013 Women's U.S. Reebok Spartan Pro Team, Andy Hardy, Angela Reynolds, April Liu, Corinne Cullen, Ella Kachuba, Hannah Orders, Jenny Tobin, Juliana Sproles, Leslie St. Louis, Rosemarie Jerry, Keon Clark. Thank you.
Today is your day, right here, right now, in the great state of Vermont. Are you ready? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
And the elite women are off to challenge the beast. None of these women are timid. Some of them will be catching the men within the first couple of miles. They're not going to hold back, although they got to check their pacing as they head up this first hill. It's a long road. They're going to hit some of the first obstacles over, under, through, and then head way up the mountain to the very top. Now, coming off the mountain first is Cody Moat. This is pretty expected because he's an excellent mountain runner, and he knows how to handle himself on the mountain. He's always ready to challenge, and here's Matt the Bear Novakovich. He's an incredible mountain runner and managed to best Hobie in the last Virginia Spartan. So watch him through this race. It's going to be everybody trying to catch these two. Now, here comes James Appleton from the UK, come bombing down the mountain with no abandon. He knows what he's doing, has a little bit of trouble with that sandbag, but once he gets it up, he's going to start marching up that mountain like there's no tomorrow. He's got all the leaders in his sights, and as you go up the mountain, you can see everybody spreading out. Matt Murphy coming in with solid nutritional strategy, taking in some calories, taking in some water, taking it easy. He knows it's a long road ahead, and he doesn't want to break. So grabbing his sandbag, and a couple more coming in. Here's Jermaine Silva, a world-class elite marathoner, and look who's right behind him, Hobie Call. Now this is good positioning for Hobie because he knows he's not going to catch those mountain runners, and he's got to keep his own pacing, his own race. And who's that right behind him? Hunter McIntyre. Hunter knows that he's very well matched with Hobie Call, and the other mountain runners are going to get out ahead of them, but they just have to keep their pace and outlast everybody else. So Hunter's going to keep Hobie in his sights through the entire race as much as possible because he knows he's pretty evenly matched. But check this out. Cody Moat already coming down the mountain, way out ahead. He's showing no restraint. This mountain is full of holes, full of things that could break your ankle, especially carrying that huge sandbag, as we see Alexander Nicholas heading up the mountain. He's a big guy, not going to love the hills, but he's got a lot of strength, so it's going to keep him moving. As you move up the mountain, you can start to see some of the scale of just how crazy it is. And right behind Cody, you got Matt Novakovich, the bear. He's still right hanging in there. He's got Cody in his sights. These two mountain runners are going to battle it out for the next several miles. Cody's first to come off the sandbag. Looking pretty good. He's going to toss that sandbag down and head out onto the rest of the course. This was one of the major strength obstacles that's going to take a lot of energy out of most of the guys. He's checking up the hill. He can see Matt the bear coming down behind him. He's going to go up this little incline, make a right, and head right back up the mountain. So Matt Novakovich is right behind. He's looking good as well. He's got that sandbag. He's going to toss it down and get moving. We can see some Australia's, the tutu man, heading up the hill there as well. But Matt is a great mountain runner. He knows what he's in for. He's glad to get rid of that sandbag and head right back up the mountain. Check this out. No way. Hunter McIntyre was in like 9th or 10th place heading up the sandbag carry. Now he's in 3rd position. He's a magician. He is amazing. Right behind him, we got Matt Murphy, the Australian. What's up, Matt?
Just cruising.
Matt's just cruising.
Gonna be a lot of guys hurt.
And he lets me know there's going to be a lot of guys hurting out there. Now here's Amelia Boone coming in 2nd to the sandbag carry, right behind Morgan Arritola, the cross-country skier and mountain runner, with Deanna Blegg in 3rd. I didn't get any video of Morgan Arritola because she was just so quick. So the racers are going to head up the mountain, down the mountain, hit all kinds of other obstacles like 8-foot walls, a 300-foot barbed wire crawl, and then hit the spear throw. As they come into the festival area, you saw Cody Moat first to get over that hay bale, and now he's going to the dunk area. He actually was supposed to go under that giant wall, but looks like he went over and nobody's calling him out on it, so no big deal. And he's going to run in towards the rope climb. Now, as he was heading up that mountain and coming on back down, I heard over the race radio that Matt Novakovich had passed him, and once they got to the barbed wire crawl, Matt was getting some cramps rolling through the barbed wire, and Cody was able to pass him again. So here he is, first to the rope climb, using no legs, getting right up that rope with lots of strength, a nice kick at the top, and right behind him comes Matt Novakovich. Now Matt's looking a little winded, maybe a little cold, but strong. He's going into this a little timid, getting ready to get up that rope. Now, he's a mountain runner, so the obstacles are not his thing. He's going to use his legs, get a little crossover action with the legs to get up the rope. No big deal. He's a big, strong guy, and he can handle it. But the obstacles are not his specialty. He's going to wait out, and right behind him, Hobie moves into 3rd position. Somewhere up on the mountain, he must have managed to pass Hunter, but Hunter's right behind him. I told you, Hunter's got to keep him in sight. Hobie kicks the bell, right back down into the water, taking it easy. Hunter's going to muscle up that rope like crazy, obstacle specialist, and just drop down. He doesn't even bother to let himself down slowly. Andy Weinberg's daughter up there on the rope, just hanging out. And Hobie and Hunter are going to head into the barbed wire crawl. Right behind them is Matt Murphy. He's still got a solid pacing strategy, looking strong, and coming out ready to head into the barbed wire crawl. He's keeping his pacing normal, keeping everybody out in front of them, running his own race. James Appleton, the tough guy, is pretty good at this kind of stuff, and water does not bother him whatsoever. He's not going to be one of the guys getting cold out on this course. Over at the second barbed wire crawl, that could be Isaiah Vidal down in there, and he's going to do the rolling technique, and same idea on the cargo net climb. Now after the cargo net climb, everybody jumped in the water and swam to the second rope climb, swam again across down to the traverse wall, back into the water, and up to this Tarzan swing, the most technically difficult obstacle on the course, and almost everybody failed. As you can see, it's super technical, tons and tons of grip strength, everybody failing and doing burpees. That's where I caught up with Matt the Bear Novakovich. Matt is an amazing mountain runner, but the obstacles are getting the best of him here, and so is the water and the cold. Burpees are looking good, but slow. And the barbed wire crawls started the cramps that ended him up here. He's looking really cold, and I caught up and had a couple of words. How you feeling? You shivering a little bit?
I just can't get my body temperature up now.
Stand in the sun, man.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Move in the sun. You'll be fine. You're not off course. You drop there, ready to go. That's me.
It's not me?
It's mine.
All right, man. Keep it together. You got this. That obstacle, the water, the Tarzan swing, it blew this race apart. Morgan Arritola is hurting. She is crying. She is having a really hard time. Who's right behind her? Amelia Boone. Amelia Boone looks great. She looks strong. She's ready to catch Morgan Arritola in just the next couple of miles for sure. She waves to the camera, waves at Joe DeSena. So first off the mountain, look at this again. The race was blown apart by that Tarzan swing. People doing burpees, people falling, people getting cold, getting cramps, and that lets Hobie Call move right into first position. We're at about mile 10 here, and look at this technique. Tyrolean traverse, Hobie Call is no stranger to this. He loses his timing chip, no big deal. Everybody knows who he is, and when he goes ahead, if he crosses the finish line first, everybody's going to know it. Now, the rules state that you don't have to drop into the water, so Hobie moved all the way across the pond there and dropped down into the woods. It was super high. Everybody was warning him about the rocks, but he stayed technically on course. And so no burpees for Hobie, and he heads out into the woods. Check this out. He's going to take a little look over his shoulder, and right behind him is Hunter McIntyre. Hunter McIntyre looks up the hill, still sees Hobie in sight, and he's going to head second into the Tyrolean traverse. Now Hunter, not quite as fluid, he's not quite as familiar with the Tyrolean traverse. He's going to use the underneath method. Now the underneath method is way faster, but it takes lots of grip strength, lots of bicep strength. See, Hunter's arms are straight. You got to keep them bent a little bit so you can pull yourself forward. So right now he's floundering a little bit, but he's a big, strong guy, and he's not going to let go. He's not going to let go of his chance to stick with Hobie Call here. Rings the bell, drops into the water, ready to go. Back into the woods, and Hunter still has Hobie in his sights. Running right behind Amelia Boone and Morgan Arritola is Claude in third place, the Canadian, and right behind Hobie and Hunter comes Matt Murphy, the Australian. Now Matt Murphy is also no stranger to the Tyrolean traverse, but in Australia they call it Hell's Gate. So down under, Matt's gotten lots of practice. Look at those bent elbows, pulling himself forward. He's got a good rhythm, center of gravity right under the rope, nails the bell, and drops in. Now if you go over top of the rope, hanging your leg down, it's a little easier, it takes longer, but you can save energy. Look at that stroke. Matt is a triathlete, a swimmer. He's amazing in the water. And right behind him comes Cody Moat in fourth place. He had some trouble in the water obstacles and fell behind doing burpees, but here you can see those bent arms, good rhythm with the legs. keeping his center of gravity under the rope and moving forward, hits the bell, and drops into the water. At this point, racers were still cold, but they were heating up and they knew there was only a few miles left of the race. After the Tyrolean traverse, racers headed back up the mountain, did a couple more obstacles, and hit the final sandbag carry. This was a pancake sandbag up a much smaller hill and then back down and heading towards the finish line. Coming over the slippery wall with all the smoke obscuring everything, it was pretty hard to tell who this was. Was it Matt? Was it Hunter? Was it Hobie? And the final winner of the 2013 Spartan Race Reebok World Championship is Hobie Call. He takes his time getting into the finish line, giving high fives. Everybody's super excited. He really earned this. His pacing, his nutrition, everything paid off. Congratulations, Hobie Call. World champ, how does it feel?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Go, get in there.
Was that the toughest one yet? No.
Well, I paced myself, so I didn't die, but
You okay?
that was tough. It was tough. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, here's the man you gotta thank, right?
Did you catch him? Because
Can't
you
believe
weren't
it.
in the front in the beginning.
It was your 3 rope climbs monkey swing and just killed them. They had an 8-minute lead on me.
Right.
I got the spear
Couldn't
throw
do
and the
the
rope
Tarzan.
climbs and the swims, the Tarzan just killed
Broke
them.
him. Yeah, you.
Is that number 2 then?
That's number 2.
Matt Murphy, number 2. All right.
How'd that happen?
How'd you get Hunter, man?
You're an animal, bro.
Cheesing this, brother.
Nice.
You are an animal.
Joe, get in there.
Bad boy right here.
Just behind Hunter for 3rd. All right, Hunter. Woo! Oh, man. Epic battles. Epic battles. Look at this guy. Unbelievable.
Almost lost my life, man. Get a picture in there. Get a picture in there.
Good job, man.
Where'd you catch him?
Just in on the back carry.
Good job, Cody.
There he is. Good job, Cody.
Amelia Boone coming through. First place female. Good job. What? Nice. Now you won.
Thanks, Joe.
That's my makeup.
Perfect.
No longer there.
Joe, we need for TV.
Is that Deanna? All right. 2013 World Champion Hobie Call. How does it feel?
I'm still in denial. I think it's starting to sink in, but I can't believe it. I did not anticipate this, honestly.
That's awesome. You were pacing yourself, obviously. Good strategy, it seems like. There was a couple of race leaders out there. When did you take the lead? When did you feel like you had it?
Well, about 5 or 6 miles into the race, that didn't feel like a good strategy. I was 8 minutes behind 2 very good endurance mountain runners. I figured I was going to finish 15 minutes behind them, you know. But I had to do what I had to do. I knew how long the course was. I know how good I am at endurance, not very good. And if I didn't pace myself, I wasn't going to make it. So regardless of the way things were, I had to do what I had to do. So I figured I was in big trouble. I just figured the race was over halfway through, honestly. But then they faltered on the spear, the rope climbs, all the swimming with the Tarzan. Those just killed them, and we actually passed them right there. They were doing burpees, and it was Hunter and I was like, dang. you know, Hunter and I went from way behind to in front. So all that grip strength, all the millions of pull-ups paid off.
Definitely paid off. Well, congratulations again. It's great to see you in person. And thanks again. Congrats. All right, I'm here at the Spartan World Championships 2013 with second place Matt Murphy out of Australia. Tell me, how does that feel?
Yeah, hearing that's not getting old, I tell you right now. It feels awesome.
Awesome. So when I saw at the Tyrolean Traverse, you were coming through third, about maybe 2 minutes back from Hunter. Where'd you make your move? Where did you pass him?
I didn't even know Hunter and that were there. Someone said they're a few minutes in front, but a few minutes can be 3 or 5 minutes, you know? So I was just like, look, I'll just keep doing my thing. And I didn't want to go too hard because I knew if I went too hard, I'll cramp up. And I saw 11-mile marker, but I was like, well, it might be a 16-mile race. Like they say 13 plus. So I was like, I can't go out too hard. I just need to keep my pace, control what I can do, and I'll see what happens. And then, yeah, running down to the last sandbag carry. Someone yelled out to me, Hunter's just in front, and I looked up and I was like, wow, it's Hunter. All right, I'll get after him. So I got after him and I caught him right at the very top of the sandbag carry on the turnaround, and running down the hill, we'll stride for stride. And then, yeah, just before we dumped the sandbag, I dumped it just before him and put a little surge on and got away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, and congratulations, and hope to see you around this weekend.
Beautiful. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right, take it easy. Hunter McIntyre, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel now you've had a little bit of time to recoup?
You know, I'd say I ran the best race of my life. It was an incredible experience, very tough race, best competition there is, so you know, what else can you do?
And was this probably like one of the hardest courses out there?
No, it is by far the hardest course. There's nothing like it. You know, I've done some pretty hardcore things like you know, Seal Fit Coral Camp, CrossFit workouts, my own workouts, and nothing compares to this. I never run a race over an hour and a half, and you know, this right here put me to the test for 4 hours, so it was an incredible experience mentally and physically.
How did the 7 weeks of training out here in Vermont play in? Do you feel like that really helped you?
Yeah, I think so. It was a good investment.
Awesome. Well, thanks again and congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
See you out there.
All right.
All right, I'm here with Deanna Blake out of Australia, coming in second place at World Championships here. Tell me how you feel.
I feel so excited. Firstly, to have completed the course. It was really brutal out there, and to come second is just, you know, it's something it's something I could possibly think about dreaming of, but I just didn't think that I would do that today. So I'm really super excited.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, and it's great meeting you in person, and congratulations on second place.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Now joining the elite women's podium with Claude, the Canadian, last year's champion, coming in third, Deanna Blake of Australia coming in second place, and Amelia Boone, world champion, first place at the Vermont Spartan Beast. She is a machine. Color the Terminator, winning an Explore tablet for taking first place, and $15,000. One of the biggest payouts to date of any OCR anywhere. Only the World's Toughest Mudder is equally as big. We'll see what she can do this year at World's Toughest. She won last year, and now she is the Spartan champion as well. Can anybody stop Amelia Boone? Here is the top 10. Check it out. All these ladies are amazing, all the top 10. And then we come to the men's podium. Hunter McIntyre in third, Australian Matt Murphy in second. And Hobie Call, the true champion, unstoppable, awesome pacing, awesome nutritional strategy, winning the $15,000, the Spartan World Championship that eluded him last year, and also the Explore Rugged Tablet. Awesome. Congratulations, Hobie Call, and all the podium winners. Another international podium. Congrats to everyone coming out. We got the men's and women's. So exciting, so fun. This was such an awesome event, a true international event. And here's the top 10 elite men for the Vermont Spartan Beast. That wraps it up for the 2013 Reebok Spartan World Championship in Killington, Vermont. I want to thank Reebok and Spartan Race for a premier OCR event. Stick around for extended finish line interviews with all your favorite pros. Thanks again. This is Dirty Getty signing off for Inside Obstacle News. You gotta ask yourself, do you feel muddy, punk? Well, do you?